like this, with this box, okay? Some princes here, from our Petropolis too. The first one and the second princess. The Salapons from Argentina. A couple of dance. In Plato, giving one certificate to the city. Certificate. Some friends in France. Morgana again. And in Brazil we have a lot of different culture. In the south we have mainly European culture. In the north it's more a mix of more Brazilian, we can say. So why in the south the guys are the skin color is white. In the north are more black, more African too. Like this is from north. In WhatsApp now, in Instagram, we used to share some jobs that is nice. So I already shared some jobs from my friend here. And your country really? Croatia. So everyone that follow us and mark us IOV World Youth and mark us, we can share on our story. All of the guys. So this image was before the pandemic, and here the pandemic started. Okay, and I also every time I start like where is hurt here? Like hurt, I start to think, what can I do? What can we do to bring the youth, to maintain the youth in the IOV? So here, I think is one nice example. You remember that ox that I showed to you? That guy goes inside and play. Here wants digital representation. Okay, and I thought there is more representations like this around the world. And I discussed with the youth in that time. And then this is another, and then we thought to create a drawing showcase. This is another. Saci is a character in Brazilian folklore. I will just read this one. He's one-legged black or little youngster who smokes a pipe and wears a magical red cap that enables him to disappear and reappear wherever he wishes, usually in the middle of the festival. All of us can read this, can watch all the images before carefully, okay? And this character here also be a part of one game. Okay, so you can see the characters of our folklore being part of game, video game and table board games. So, as I said, the pandemic has come, and here is one online meeting. Okay, she was my student, Francine. I'm a teacher who violin teacher. Now another advertisement from to the online meeting. And this is Margaret Menezes. She is our ambassador, but now in Brazil she's our Minister of Culture. So she's very important, and she is part of IOV. She's senior. And the American meeting, here's Fabricio. You can watch it carefully after. In America, we also did this one. Folklore meeting of America. Online, of course. And then what I said, the drawing showcase. This art was made by Debbie from Mexico. Okay. There's a moose just photos. correctly, focus it on the cultural heritage of your country. And then when we start one new job, one new idea, some problems appear. So what I will accept will be just digital drawing, like the first image that start this idea. Then we decided to open the techniques. Can be all of technique. Graphite, pen, coloring, pencil, whatever. Okay. And have to be followed by a little text. That's it. Another meeting. You're present. The first one was from Argentina. Okay, I will not write, not read. You can read after, okay? Just see the image. I don't have too much time. Is it for this thing? What is it? Okay. I have time yet? No? Okay. This is digital. I don't know if you can watch, but it's digital. It appears handmade up around. This is from Calabria. This one I found there, one sculpture in the room. Very nice. Also from Mexico. This one is from Georgia. This one's from China. Advertising. Okay. And then I just take my water. The job was nice, but we wouldn't want. We could do more. So why not to be one talk show? And then we think in this model of talk show, your culture talks. This was, let me see, in March 8th. Okay. And the first one was with Giovanni. And with these girls, Karini, so Giovanni, it's my house, my last house. Giovanni teaches us to how to cook one pasta. Do you remember what type of pasta, Fabrizio? Okay, was a carbonara. So if you want how to cook a carbonara, you can watch the video and watch that. The second one, what I have time? Yeah, I'm worried. The second one was from Mexico. Okay, so they talk about the food, the dishes, the drink, the dances, the instruments. Like I said, I'm a musician, so some instruments. Third was from Portugal. Where's my friend from Portugal? It's up there. Okay, and also they talk about food, art, the clothes. Portugal talk a lot of clothes. And in the new year, just one small video. And the pandemic was finishing, and we could travel near. Like this was in Rio de Janeiro. Okay, is the biggest summer. I don't know if sound is good. It's not so good, some is more like this. You get a little of that. Then came the International Festival of Folklore of Passo Fundo, also in Rio Grande do Sul, south of Brazil. And the second Assembly of the America, made two with one company from south of Brazil. This guy you know is already here. Here? No. No, this is in IOV. Do you remember for this? So the mayor of IOV cities receiving the title of World Capital of Ethnics from Fabrício Caetano and Platon here. Mr. Abdullah Khalifa speaking. Some presentations. In this, you know that I'm shaking a little because I was doing one live. Continue. Ceremony to plant one ipe amarelo. Yellow ipe is a tree that has astonishing yellow flowers one time per year. And try another live. Live is nice because you can comment instantly. You can talk during the live, you know. It's nice to say you guys just no one knows what is live. Somebody don't know. Another presentation there in Juí. This was indigenous people called Caigans. Let's talk about the presentations in the landscape. So here was some indigenous people presenting in this landscape. Oh, something about her? Yeah. Now it's here, preparing the general assembly. Let me go to the top. And they show what we do here too. About the online meeting. I will not stay too long here, just passing. Online meeting. All of these the youth working and presenting. Yeah, there are a lot of groups here you can see. Here, okay. New members and priorities. Now back to here. So, as you could see, I knew lots of new people from around the world, their culture, etc. And from the bottom of my heart, thanks IOV for this. Thanks IOV. But in the background, when the presence was available again, I was also helping the others with technologies, carrying things, and of course, translating for those who, like me, was born in an emergent country. Going to my final words, I want to say that this holy speech was made by the ChatGPT. For you, my beloved masters, who doesn't know this technology, this one AI, artificial intelligence, that is capable of writing, thinking, answering anything with precision. It also includes creating computer codes to application, writing one whole book for you sell on Amazon, or composing letters with putting some accords on it. Yes, I tried to do music with this. Don't be so disappointed with me. I'm just at the end of my youth and learning from life. No, I'm kidding. I truly wrote this speech like I improvised showing the job. But I do wrote some lyrics and try to compose this text in that technology. I do try. And do you know what I discovered? I discovered that ChatGPT doesn't feel emotions while he or it is writing. This is so obvious. Let me go further. While it doesn't feel any emotion yet, just do what we order. I hope that continues like this. We can improvise. He can't change. He can't improvise, he can change. He can't change its mind like us. Because changed minds feel the air, crying, listening to some music, or someone talking is something that just the humans are capable of. So my friends, let's learn with these new technologies that appears every day. Let's use them in our favor to make the world a better place. A place healthier for those who will come, but without forgetting our principles, our elders and masters. Let's guide our young in the path that we have already crossed, or let's guide them on a path of knowing, respecting the other culture to finally meet our ancestors in a better place than here. God bless you all. Thank you.
شكرا جزيلا لهذا التقرير حقيقة وافي والتقرير حقيقة شامل الذي يعطينا قدرة على التفاؤل باستمرار هذه المنظمة على مدى أجيال قادمة. كل الأمل في اللجنة الشبابية أو في القطاع الشبابي في المنظمة الدولية للفن الشعري IOV، وهذا نموذج من النماذج التي يمكن أن يعتمد عليها في تجديد شباب المنظمة. وبكل احترام وتقدير نعطي ثقة كاملة لشباب المنظمة. هم الأمل وهم القدرة الكبيرة على أن تتطور هذه المنظمة وأن تستمر، لأن الحياة دائما قابلة للتجدد، ولكن تتجدد بأمل وطاقة شبابية جديدة مستمرة. نحن بكل التقدير في المنظمة ننظر بأمل كبير إلى اللجنة الشبابية أو إلى القطاع الشبابي، ونعطيه كامل الثقة في أن يسير بالمنظمة إلى الأمام أجيال جديدة قائمة، يعطي الثقة لكذلك شباب آخرين قادمين في المستقبل. شكرا جزيلا لهذا التقرير الوافي. تحياتي.
Thank you, Ali. As all the young member, I was also a young member in the committee, telling a little bit of story about the youth committee. And it was established youth committee in 2008 in Salt Lake City in America, because 2008 was the UN International Language Years, and this year's slogan was "Young people is our future." That's why IOV has a meeting. A General Assembly, not General Assembly, international meeting in Salt Lake City, and it's founded by Carmen. Carmen was our old members, and she was a minister from the Philippines, from culture and education. She said IOV is an international organization, must be thinking in future. So she suggests we have to establish a youth committee. I think the first chair was Orvin, and he was a student. I don't know, it's here. He was very young, it's like you, 28 or 24. So he was first chair, huh? And we are going to, second or first? I think we're first. And we're going to China in 2010, in Nanjing. And in those times, we invited 50 countries' youth people, and more than 100. This year's was, we are going to future. And then this was Luba and Kinga. Kinga was also young students. Now Kinga has become a professor. And the third youth committee, the meeting was in Sweden. I was also invited. I was also a little bit young, but not a very young one. Today, if I see you, I feel really old. But I feel very, very happy because now we have followed the time. We have followed you and become old, but our hearts still younger. So I think maybe we suggest Orvin also can do some advisor for you and continually our story, his story for your young committee. This is not very new. This is over 15 years old. It's very story forward. And so we do like to support you. You are the future. You are the future for IOV. Thank you. Congratulations.
I think the youth can go ahead themselves without our guide because our hoping our hoping is in the youth, but also we need the old leader, so someone who can lead the group, is like a group, a commission, and in this commission. The commission can develop ideas, suggest to the board of director, suggest something to change. I don't know what is in the head of the youth. This is the question we want her for you. But now, following our actual bylaw. Maybe as the professor Chen Ping suggested, maybe we will change the bylaw and so follow the line of UNESCO. There will be new limit age to stay in the Youth Commission. Now the limit age is 35 year old, but follow the commission of UNESCO is suggested, we can put the age at 45, right? But this will be for the next time because we needed to change. Yes, we needed to change in our bylaw, and we are not ready to do it. So in this moment, we thank you very much, Anderson Freitag, for his work, his big work to create all that media connection between WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram and other, I don't know, TikTok and other, okay? Beautiful, and thank you very much. Now, we like to leave the floor to you. You can take the floor if you have some idea, if you have some proposal, and of course, if you can watch the other between you, and if you have the idea, or if you want to propose himself to take the position as new chair of the Youth Commission, we tomorrow will set a new board, so we will be happy to accept the suggestion for one new chair of the Youth Commission. So the microphone is here, and I hope no, you don't want to come here.
There is some question too.
Oh, so we try to realize another game. One by one, you stand up and explain your name and one greeting and what you have to say. Okay, let's go. Sayed, you are the first. Wow, luckily.
Assalamu alaikum. السلام عليكم. طبعا معكم سيد احمد رضا من البحرين. اود السؤال، ما هي الخطط عن استقطاب مجاميع شبابيه الى المنظمه؟
Hello, everybody. I'm Laura from Italy. Thanks for being here. I think youth are the future. Youth are the future. All days I work with Fabrizio on the website. I think it's important. The social website, the social Instagram, Facebook, and all the social, but also the website can be a box in which we can put all we want: videos, photos, and articles. And please use me, me and the website to communicate. We can create a sort of database, a sort of library, media library, where we can look for what we are looking for. We can find cultural articles, videos, something entertaining, not always something scientific or boring. Not boring, difficult to understand. Okay, we are not all professors. We know. Folk art is also entertaining. It's also gaming and dances, and if you have a special dressing at home, special handicraft, explain it also with the video and tell Anderson with the Instagram and me with the website. We can make this video through all the world. Use this social and this website, please. Not the youth, but also the adult. Use these channels because we are able to do it. We are youth, maybe adults can be a bit difficult to do it, but we can use these channels. Okay.
Hello. Hi, I'm Priscilla from the United States of America. I just wanna, sorry, I'm looking for the others. You guys can see okay. I just want to say thank you for having me here. This is my first time, and I agree I'm new, so thank you.
Hi all, my name is Shirley and I'm from India. To be very honest, it's my first time in IOV and it's very heartwarming to see you all countries in one group and learning a lot about different culture. So I'm really delighted that there's something like this for the youth as well. And yeah, I'm hoping to see you better tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Hi, I am Morgana from South Brazil, Nova Petrópolis, and thank you, IOV, for this assembly. Hi, I'm Caroline from São Paulo, and I'm from IOV Brazil, a new member. So I'm very nervous, so I don't know her name. I'm so moved because I don't know how to speak, but here we have a space and a lot of people who show us that we can be strong by listening to each other. So thank you, IOV, for this space. And I'm here to be a member, active member, not just a number. Thank you.
Hello everybody, I'm Sretan. I represent Macedonia. So this is my first time here and it's my pleasure to be with all these people. I have so much more knowledge from coming here and I hope that everybody can work together to make this organization a better place for us. Thank you, everybody.
Hello everyone, I'm Nazar Ilishun from Ukraine. It's also my first time here with IOV. I'm very thank you that I meet your beautiful team, this amazing team, and I wish you all the best. My proposal is to use more social medias like Twitter, Discord instead of Zoom meetings, to use like Telegram to get contacts of all your team. And I know if it's suddenly you don't have any ideas or you can just forget them, so you can just give some contacts to make a group chat, and then we will think and make some ideas together. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Helen Hifla. I'm from Germany. My mother is here. I'm really nervous too. This is the first time I'm speaking in front of so many people. But I want to really thank everyone who gave me the opportunity to be here today. And as someone who's from two different cultures, from China and Germany, I really appreciate different cultures, and I'm really interested in learning more about different cultures. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for everyone who's up here. Thank you for the organizers who gave me the opportunity to be here in Sharjah. What a beautiful country, what a beautiful language, what a beautiful culture. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope we can work together in the future to create a better organization, to create the youth. Thank you.
Hello everyone, once again. I am Sabat Ilishvili and I am from Georgia. I also am a new member of IOV's generation, and it's a pleasure for me to be with you. Thank you.
Hi, nice to meet you all. We're both from Croatia, Hrvatska. We are first time here. We were last year in Valencia on the IOV Europe, and we have a presentation. If you want to show you. Okay. If you can log in, yeah. So both of us are the vice presidents of the folk ensemble in Croatia. She's the dancer, and I'm the dancer and the player, teaching the young ones playing the traditional instruments. What is important for us is that we are trying to collect the young ones. So we have 4 sectors in our ensemble, like two sectors for the players, young one and the older one, and the same with the dancers. So the oldest member of our group is like 30 years, so we are pretty young. COVID caused us some problems, so we couldn't play for 2 years, couldn't meet, they didn't allow us. So we are bringing back together. We have social media, that's really important for us. We like the theme that was today, infiltrating cultural heritage with the modern way of life, so that the young could understand where they came from. Yeah, and with the social media, we are in touch with them, and for them, it is important to show something on the social media, so it's the way of presenting. She's our PR. She runs our social media, TikTok and Instagram.
They already follow us, so you can do the same, okay, guys?
Yeah.
Really
We are following them. We tag them, so they share us. Sorry for taking so long.
So you are teacher of instrument, that's it?
Yeah,
What
classic.
instrument?
They are classic Croatian instruments. They're similar like guitar, but they have like
4 or 5 different tribes. So if in the I don't know how to say violin orchestra, yeah, like 4 types of the sounds that's heavy in 4 strings, 5 strings, 4 or 5 strings. Yes, it's pretty hard to learn, but we have in our country every village has their own folk ensemble, and.
What age do you start there?
For me, I'm now 27. I started with the 6 year.
To teach the kids.
I started 4 years ago because I started even before, but I didn't know how to learn them. It's pretty hard to be mentor.
Sure.
Yeah. I didn't understand how to run a kid. So, Ivana.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we are with Pusha. She already told you a lot about us. So we have 2 projects that we have every year, and that's our Krichi Teacher. That's for young children. So we, yes, it is festival. So we collect a lot of young groups from Croatia. Last year it was 5 or 6, I'm not sure. So they do dances, and they also do like traditional games. And this is like the presentation that was in Valencia, so that's why this COVID problems and everything. So this is where we are. We are really little, but we have 4 groups, and we are really proud about that. So we have 2 younger groups, and we have also like younger musical players, and younger dancers, and older dancing group, and older players. Also, we have chance to participate in a lot of festivals, international festivals, and also domestic festivals. But we all know that during the COVID that was changed. So yes, these are our little and big players. We are really proud about them. And these are the dancers, little ones and the big ones. Yeah, it is the dance also. We have a lot of dances in Croatia. Every part of Croatia has a different dances. There are more pictures. As you can see, there are different traditional dances here. And this is actually from our place, Pušća. This is our traditional costume. But it is really heavy, so we couldn't bring it with us. And we were so sad about it, but we should buy another suitcase, another person to go with us for that. Etno Pušća is festival in Croatia. It is for a bigger group, and it was international. Last year we couldn't make it international because of COVID, but it is from 2006, and the purpose of it is to transmission culture to younger generations, and we are really happy because we always have a full place of the young people, and everybody are like waiting to date to date, and a lot of people support us. This was a children festival. We had another picture, but this is the old one, but it's okay. So I already told you a lot about this. These are our children, and Children Folklore Festival we have since 2018. It is also performing domestic and neighborhood countries. Everything is dancing and singing, and also the most important part for the kids are the games, because they really enjoy them and they are really fun. So they're like, when we'll go to do games. And these are the games that we were talking about. We have different games. So they need, on this picture, they need to run with the apple in between them. And it is really fun. They enjoy it. They also run with the egg. And they need to, how to say, corn, yes, they need to clean the corn. So who is the first one, if you winning. It is really fun and they enjoy it. The problem we had during the COVID was that all the young people go to another dance groups or like everything starts before sports and everything was before culture. We couldn't do the rehearsals, and that was the solution that we find was activity on the social media, workshop. We have workshop making traditional jewelry, and I think it is important to put on social media things that are related with culture, like something that will be interested to young people, because young people, they're not interested so much in some history or something like that. They're more interested in doing something together, to participate, to hang out, to dance, and so on. And I know when I go on a young group, they're like, oh, you're coming for Instagram, or you're coming for TikTok. So they're really happy, and they're always like, so film me. And they all like participate, and I think that's the most important part. We need to talk with them, we need to ask them what their interested are, and that's how we will attract them, and they will follow us on social media, and I think that's the solution even here as well. So these are our social media. Now this was from the last year. Now here we have new pictures and videos, but this is the videos from the festivals that we have, also the pictures and everything. We also had like a little questionnaire every week where we were like asking people, mostly our followers, what they know about the culture that we have, and like what is traditional clothes from the eastern part of Croatia, or what are traditional dances or singing, or which part. And that was really interesting for them. It was like each Friday or Monday, depends, and they were like waiting what will be new. So I think that was also really important, and we also put like a little important things up there. So now we also have IO here that we have participated. So when we have the festivals, we put the videos here so they can watch how it was, what we had to do. And this was the traditional jewelry workshops. The kids were really happy about it. They were also all coming, and the woman that helped us, she was really happy, and kids enjoyed. So I think that's also important, because the most important part, they were like hanging out. Even though they couldn't dance, they could make jewelry, and that was also really nice for them. And there's a more picture of us. This is our president, Martina. She's not here, but she's amazing. And Katarina as well. Yes, we don't have actually the representative. We joined it before COVID-19 started, but now we are here and we are learning. So yes, and that's it. Thank you for attention.
Thank you. I just have one question. Girls. Please, girls, I just have one question. Who supports you with the project?
If you ask us about the sponsorship or the money, it is pretty hard. We are supported by local government, but that is pretty small. So they covered us for the trainers, like for the dancers, because we have professional trainers. The problem is when we want to go to the festivals, we have to pay for ourselves. So we collect money for the transmission, like for the bus, because for the plane we don't have money, because we have young members who are students, or they go to the high school, or when they are free from fun family, to brothers and sisters. For their parents, it is expensive to pay 3 tickets for the airplane. So, but important for us is to go to the international festivals, because that is something that motivates young people. So we are trying every year to go to the 1 or 2 international festivals. But it is hard, yes.
Okay.
Thank you. But no, the microphone must say not in my head.
Hello everyone, I'm Nupur from India. Thank you IOV for inviting us. I'm a dance teacher. I'm running my folklore dance school in India. So thank you very much for inviting us. Thank you.
She has a web page, but she is a little shy to show her web page. No? Come on, come on. Give a little kick. Go, go, go.
If she don't want, it's okay.
Okay, no pressure then. Nice to meet you, I'm Javi again. I just suddenly received a little hit on energy when Fabrizio said that the new 40s is the new 20s, right? So I feel like I am 20 again. Okay, my experience in IOV is back to the 2010, something like that. I knew this guy, the guy from Puerto Rico. He was the first one. Then I tried to help Thiago from Brazil as well. He was also the chair for the IOV. Then in the past Congress, Minara and also Cho from China, and the other girl from Azerbaijan and me, we were talking about this commission again. And at the beginning of the new show of Anderson, I tried to help a little bit, but then I turned 35 and I said, okay, this is not my place anymore. And then I joined Emma in China, so I can say that I come from China now. And one thing about China is that this year China is celebrating the year of the rabbit. And I am a rabbit as well. So this is my year in the Chinese calendar. So it means that I had to do the different things, right? When it's my year. One of the different things is just supporting people on their activities and everything like that, and also cooking for myself. So I'm exploring on that part. I am an expert, to say so, on festivals and management, especially on university level. But anyway, about social network or things like that, if you just follow me, you can only see jokes or things like that. So don't take seriously. In other words, thank you again for inviting me. That I am a young. I mean, in 10 years, I'm seeing myself having 3 kids, and still being member of the youth committee. So it's quite funny. Just like that. So I want to give the stage to Naila. Thank you very much.
I already have white hair too, so I understand.
Hello everyone, I'm Naila Khalifa from Bahrain. Most of you already know me as the one who sends you pushy emails. I've been working at the presidential office since 2018. I am very passionate about heritage and folk culture. I'm a translator and a linguist. I'm also an artist, but that might be irrelevant now. I think I just want to say that I truly believe that now our role as youths in the IOV is more important than ever, because we are facing a challenge that previous generations did not have. The age of globalization and the ease of social media has made the world so close and so similar that now it is up to us to maintain our heritage and our national, native, individual identities. It is so easy to get carried away in the absolute unity of the world. Now we are all speaking the same way. We are watching the same videos. We are laughing at the same type of humor. We are becoming so similar, and that is very human. We are exactly the same, no matter what our nationality is. But it is also very important to not forget where we come from and what makes us so unique and so special and so different. I think that once we truly put our minds to it, we can make a huge difference. And it is our work and what the type of effort that we put in that will truly, deeply influence how future generations are going to think about their own identities. Because us, now, here today, this generation, this is the line. This is the line where everything changes. The generations that will come before us will not have met the generations that we have met. They will not be able to know the kind of knowledge that they had, the stories that we heard, the traditional games that we played, the riddles that we tried to solve as kids. If we do not pass that on to them, if we do not work to make sure that that type of knowledge and that type of pride in identity does not carry on, we might lose it. We are in the face of a huge responsibility, and it is really important that we take it seriously and that we work really hard to make it work. But it doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be dull. We can do it in so many fun ways. We can utilize social media in so many ways. We can make it fun. We can make future generations, other kids, other youth, love heritage. Just think about how much fun we had watching the performances on the first day, in the opening ceremony. We enjoy culture. We enjoy cultural exchanges. That's why we're all here. So I'm really excited for the next chapter for the IOV youths. And if anyone has any proposals or would like any sort of cooperation, I will gladly participate. You can contact me via the official email, or you can ask for my number or my social media. I'll be here until the 12th. Thank you.
How old are you, man?
I'm 27.
Yeah.
You're so tough.
Hey everybody, my name is Nayeli Contreras. I'm from Mexico and I speak in Spanish because it's my language. Thank you so much for the invitation. A mi delegación México, muchas gracias. Pues yo soy gestora cultural, tengo una compañía de danza desde hace 11 años, la empecé a los 19, desde muy chica me interesó el folclore de México y a partir de los 20 años el folclore del mundo. Aunado a lo que comenta Naila, me parece sumamente interesante que le den la oportunidad a los jóvenes, porque sí somos el futuro, pero sobre todo somos el presente. Somos las personas que estamos haciendo cambios y somos las personas que estamos ejecutando cosas nuevas, tomando lo más importante de la tradición y de nuestra raíz, ¿no? De toda esta identidad. En México los jóvenes tenemos algo muy grande y muy especial que es el campo, porque de ahí nacen nuestras danzas, de ahí nacen nuestros rituales. Nosotros le danzamos al sol, a la lluvia, al agua. Y lo más importante para nosotros también es la tierra. Tenemos un modelo productivo sustentable y sostenible que se llama La Tierra Donde Deseo Vivir, que en algún momento me gustaría mostrárselos a todos. La cosa más importante de estar aquí hoy es que IOV México les hace la invitación a que la próxima cumbre juvenil sea en nuestro país.
Thank you very much. الحقيقة أنا وأنا أستمع إلى الجيل الجديد من IOV خبرني شعورين مع بعض. الشعور الأول إن الأستاذ هانز هولز بعد 54 سنة من العمل في المنظمة كصديق قديم في هذه المنظمة قرر أنه هو يتقاعد عن العمل. فكان عندي شعور بعظمة هذا الرجل وهو يترك المنظمة لجيل جديد. تحية لهذا الرجل. الشعور الثاني حقيقة كان عندي شعور آخر، وهو كوني شاعر وقرأت أشعاري في عواصم العالم، لكن أتذكر أول يوم ألقيت فيه قصيدة وكنت مرتبك وكنت أرتجف ولا أعرف أي الكلام أبدأ به، فلذلك ذكرني هذا الموقف وأنتم تقدمون أنفسكم لقيادة المنظمة، وكل منكم يعبر عن نفسه بكفاءة عالية وبقدرة غير عادية، وهذا ما يجعلني أطمئن إلى أن هذه المنظمة تسير في الطريق الصحيح وتجدد نفسها وباستمرار تعلي من قيمة الصدق. المهم ليس العمر، المهم الروح ومهم القلب. إذا كان يشعر بالشباب فهو شباب في كل الأعمار لا فرق، فلذلك نحن نجتمع معكم ويدنا في أيديكم من أجل أن نجعل من هذه المنظمة منظمة عالمية بحق تحفظ هوية الإنسان، لأن التراث الشعبي والتراث الثقافي غير المادي هو روح الإنسان على مدى الأجيال. شكرا لكم، أعطيتمونا قوة ودافع قوي لأن نستمر معكم يدا بيد. شكرا جزيلا.
Okay, so their website is available to all of us. Shared our job there, isn't it? So the girls that won't share the job is after. You can talk with Fabrizio, okay? Of course with me. So.
Everybody,
normally you may think why, you may ask me why we accept the last comer and we give the floor, but as you listen before, Odin was the first chair of the Youth Commission, so for this motivation I leave to Odin Valentin the floor to explain something.
I promise it's going to be very brief. First, Anderson, great job. I congratulate you for your leadership. I actually feel a little bit envious and jealous because this is an extraordinary team that you're working with young people. And for the team, congratulations, you're doing something very brave. You're all very prepared and you come with great ideas. I think if I could say just one advice, never think big. Don't be intimidated by this organization that may look like very professional, very big, and people very well prepared and academics. Bring your ideas, persevere, because even though if the organization doesn't know it yet, you have the power to transform the organization as you have mentioned. And you have the tools and the new technology and the ideas to make that happen. And don't think as us or them, old or new, different generations. We can work all together because you can contribute alongside with the more experienced professionals and older generations, and you can contribute to help move this organization forward. So congratulations. And then to IOV, I would say that the youth, not only to listen to their ideas, but to empower them to actually implement those ideas and be open to have to allow them to take an active role in IOV, not just as ideas and suggestions, but actually turning those ideas into concrete actions in IOV. Thank you.
Thank you. Bravo.
Thank you. Thank you. So we can go ahead. We are near to the end. Thank you very much. If the youth who want to make other intervention or speak something else.
If there is any questions?
Sure.
If there it is.
There are some questions from the not youth, maybe the ex-youth to the youth commission. No. Okay. So we can consider finished the session of the youth commission, right? Thank you very much. Thank you very much to everybody. I think now we can stay in this position like now. But now we have more 3 or 4 interventions. So, of course, I ask it to be quickly because all we want to go to the hotel or for touring or everything else. But now I call here Mr. Madelino from Inater organization from Portugal. As you remember, he wants to present his organization. Welcome. Please take the floor.
Good afternoon for all, for everyone. Boas tardes a todos. I will a little notes about my presence, my organization. I am the president in Portugal, a foundation. The name of the foundation is Inatel. Is a foundation almost a century. Is a foundation then was created by the image of Dopo Labore, Italiano, during the fascism in Europe, between the Spanish Civil War and the Second World War. That is an organization, the result of the nationalization of the association of the trade unions by the state to control the associative movements, the legal association in Portugal. After the revolution, with the democracy in Portugal, the organization is changed. In my organization, we have the main trade unions in Portugal, the Association of Municipalities in Portugal, of the government of the little village, and from the organization of social economics. Then we have 2 main functions. The first function is to promote the popular culture